Good Tuesday afternoon, everybody. A soggy Tuesday, September 18, 2018. Welcome in to another edition of Talking Fitchburg from the newsroom. Jeremy Crosby here, Jay Cros, or some of you call me something else. Boss. That brings in Andrew Bamlett. He's one of those guys who calls me something else. Boss, don't call me boss. Don't call me boss. Don't call me that.
I just call you Crosby.
Bamlett, Crosby, and then there's Scott. We just say Scott. Scott doesn't have even a name. Like
Scott. Oh, he's like right here. He's almost on camera.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend. He just made an appearance.
I can't. That wasn't supposed to happen that way. We were supposed to like keep talking about him.
And people didn't. Who knows? That's different. So that's Scott Endel. He grew a beard.
Different guy.
Different guy.
Well, how about that rain, huh?
It's coming down. A lot of wind. We had a lot of wind this morning, like early morning. We had a branch. So I had a branch, good-sized one that fell from the last storm, sitting in my driveway. It moved about 20 feet.
Really?
From the wind. I asked my wife, like, you didn't touch that, did you? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then the wind did it.
Well, then we got it moved.
So it was, it's a bit windy out.
I wonder, was there a severe thunderstorm warning this morning with that?
I don't know. Not sure. It was drier than a bone. It was just super. It was wind. That was it.
Yeah, we had some wind,
Not
but
anymore.
I don't.
Now it's wet.
Yeah, I don't know that we had anything else.
We had power out in our house as well because of wind. Branches hit some power lines.
I talked to my brother this morning. He said on the east side of Madison there was some power outage too. So I don't know. Guess
it was windy. Only in certain spots, apparently.
Right. Well, I guess that's how that works, right? As we found out from other things. Well, and I had to tell you, too, Andrew, when I went up to Door County to film a wedding this weekend, and on the way passing, going around Fond du Lac, but up in that area, we saw the tornado damage from that storm, where 19 tornadoes were confirmed or something like that. Jeez. Saw some of that damage. It is nuts. Like huge trees. The field's down, like, just mowed down. It's
flat.
Something. Yeah. So
that's devastating.
It's my storm damage report.
And now we got more water here coming.
Yeah, I don't see any. I just was checking here really quick just to see if the Weather Service has anything. There's a flash flood warning currently to the south. East corner of Dane County, but nothing else at this point yet. So looks like showers and storms just continue to rumble throughout the day here. Is looking at this this radar and info from the Weather Service. But
there you go.
Yeah. Well, let's tell you what's coming up on the show today. Got a lot to get to. Get you updated on headlines, including talking about the Preservation Commission meeting last night and their new piece coming up here with kind of finding historical sites here in Fitchburg. Almost said historical society sites. Maybe we'll go there, right? And that's the way it is. Plus, we got your preview to Oktoberfest tomorrow at the Verona Road Business Coalition's one of their many fundraisers. But this is the big one. This is the one you want to go to. You haven't been to it yet. Oktoberfest. We'll preview that with Cindy Aggie, project manager for the Verona Road Business Coalition. Oregon School District referendum. That tops our guest segment for today. I sit down with Brian. He'll give us the insights to what this referendum is all about, as they had their first meeting last night. But we got him on camera. Yeah, we got him one-on-one. So we'll get talking on that. And real quick, Andrew, I didn't tell you, I took a phone call from Steve Tyson this morning.
Oh, man.
He's still watching those updates, so watch your P's and Q's. That's all I got to say now.
What did he say?
Does
he enjoy them?
Yeah, we're actually we're working on setting up a tour date. We're going to take a tour. Nice. So he heard us loud and clear, and we thank
tour
him.
Tour of the area or their facility?
Tour of the construction of everything that's happened this year. So we're going to take you inside that project. Yeah, it's going to be
Thanks,
it's going to be fun. Yeah, Steve and Chris and all the folks over. That's the other thing is I need to write a list down of every staff person over there,
names,
so we can call out others.
We'll put credits at the end of Verona Road, our update every Monday. Here's who you need to thank.
Here's who you can call if you're no. So yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd throw that in there. All right, let's get going here. And we start with Preservation Commission receives a grant for public information, receives a grant. And there was a public information meeting last night. Landmarks Preservation Commission for the city of Fitchburg was selected for a recent grant award for intensive survey grant. And we've got the info for you right now.
We're very excited to have them here with us today to give the public some information about what's been happening at the Landmarks Commission. Just so that you know, we are looking at doing an inventory of properties in the city of Fitchburg, trying to identify if there are properties that have some historic significance that we haven't found. And as you can imagine, we don't travel the streets of Fitchburg every day, and there are things that just in the brief time that Tracy was here doing her inventory or looking at it to see if she wanted to take this task, she found some properties I didn't even know existed here. So I was very happy to see that we're on the right road already. So that's fantastic.
The city applied for a grant from my office, received the funding, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what the requirements of that project are. Now, it's important to remember where the funding's coming from. It's coming from the National Park Service. These are the people that administer the National Register of Historic Places. That's the focus of this grant, is to identify properties that are eligible for listing in the National Register of Historic Places. So that's going to be the focus. Tracy's going to take a look at all the historic resources in the community, and historic is interpreted as anything over 40 years old.
There you have it. You can watch the full meeting as we have that posted up online right now. Just head over to the Gov channel. And you could watch it there, or fitchburgwi.gov. Click on Fact TV, Gov channel, and search that meeting. It'll be up there right there, though. It'll be right there for your viewing. All right, yesterday I mentioned that we had, there was the Viva Mexico event was held over the weekend. We got some photos that have come in now. This was the 17th annual Viva Mexico Festival 2018, Sunday. It was at Bree Stevens Field. Really cool place if you haven't been there before. And yeah, you can see one of our alder persons out there along with the chief of police, Chad Breckland. What a guy. Looks like everybody had a good time out there. Weather was good, good performances. And yeah, said Joyce Fry was out there showing people a little bit and telling them a little bit about the city of Fitchburg. So awesome. And they did have a presentation too that Julia was a part of as well with a proclamation. So glad we could be a part of that event. Switching gears for this weekend, we got the fall cleanup coming up. Yeah, that's right. We start with this, the Shred Day. It's a Shred Day electronics recycling and med drop, but Pelletory Waste Systems will provide free shredding of recyclables and recycling, to destroy no more than 3 boxes of confidential paper documents. Tomorrow on the show, we'll go through exactly what all this means, but either way, bring that stuff in as it will be collected. And then moving on here, as you saw the resource thing, we'll be collecting televisions, free on-bearing appliances, large appliances, exercise equipment, can't say it, and grills. So there is a small fee on that one. And then finally, the Med Drop box. Yep. Fitchburg Police Department has a Med Drop box. They'll be available to collect unwanted and unused medications. Please place the unwanted medication into a plastic bag for disposal. No sharps will be allowed for collection. And this one you enter through the police department's entrance. It's on the backside of City Hall, 5520 Lacey Road. There is a map, and like I said, tomorrow we'll go through exactly what you need to know if you're coming out to this event. Finally, Fall Fest at the Fitchburg Farmers Market. That's right. It's coming up this Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. Free carriage rides. Andrew's in for that. Live music from the Greg Anderson Polka Band and Culver's Sunday fundraiser benefiting Eagle School. Plus all of your late and usual late summer and fall season favorites. Complicated sentence there. For me, anyway. Plenty of free parking, though. Again, right up Andrew's alley. So stop on by and have some fun. We'll hopefully get a crew out there. Thursday's a very busy day here in Fitchburg. So, yeah, lots of events happening. All right, we need to take a quick break. Coming up next, I sit down with the Rona Road Business Coalition previewing their Oktoberfest. That's next, right here on Talking Fitchburg.